What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are making a tier list of all MYR's and CDS's villains. And I am so happy to make tier lists, so let's get started. And we are starting off with, oops, I did not meant to do that. Let me check. Alright, we are starting off with Salen, the first villain we've created. Let's talk about Salen here. Salen was a good villain. I get the part where I go to use the bathroom, and then I drink a water, and now I become Salen. And then Dylan tries to stop me in the dark, and it was cool and stuff. I like the jump scare and stuff and everything. And I like the part where Salen surrendered. And I believe Salen is a good villain. And we're going to pause on him for a minute because he was also in Salen 2. So we're going to talk about Plushie Salen. Alright, Plushie Salen is a good villain. It started off where I find this Salen plushie in the attic. And I leave him next to Dylan, and then Dylan tries to chat with it, and then it comes to life, and then makes Dylan tell Cash to think it was a lie. Well, it wasn't a lie. Cash thought it was a lie, and he wouldn't be his friend anymore, and that was his plan. And then once Cash left Dylan in there, then Plushie Salen attacked him, and then he became Salen, and then Cash heard his screams, and then he came back. And then he saw Plushie Salen alive, and then when Cash turned around, he saw Dylan as this Salen. So these two are brothers, except one of them is being controlled by someone, which I believe was good. And also, his weakness is emotions. Salen 1 is his weakness is emotions, and Salen 2. And I believe that Salen is a good villain. Well, I mean, I would love to put him in amazing, but I believe Plushie Salen's amazing because we gave him fireballs, and it was cool and stuff, and then the only way to kill him was to hang him. Which I believe these two are good. Salen, I mean, he was good. He wasn't fighting in Salen 2, but it's fine. It's fine. Just comment down below, please, if he is a good or amazing, or any of these. I don't think he's a meh or a bad. He could be an okay, because he wasn't good in the Salen 1, like fighting a little bit. Yeah. Alright, the doll. The doll is friends with Plushie Salen, and this doll is seeking for revenge for killing, because us two, me and Dylan, killed Plushie Salen, and also the other Salen, and the doll is coming for revenge. Which I believe the doll was an amazing villain, because it started off where I was cleaning, and remember, because I'm packing and moving here to Tennessee. And then I decided to play with the doll for a little bit because I got bored, and then the lights went off, and then the doll attacked me, and then tried to hang me to death when Dylan crossed the line, and then Dylan saved me. I like the fighting and stuff. And I like the part where the doll had a knife, like it was like kind of Chucky but not really Chucky. And we were thinking about making a Chucky movie, but we called it the doll. We didn't know what other names to call it. Which I believe the doll was a good villain with the knife and everything, which I'm going to give the doll an amazing. But also, the hanging part didn't look good because there was like no machine pulling it up, so I should probably give it a good. It was a good villain, though. It was just the hanging part and stuff. Yeah, and also the voice, it sounded very, very off, kinda. So I'm going to have to give that one a good. Alright, the noise. Dylan's villain. Okay. These 5, this one, and this one, and also this one is Dylan's villains. The rest are mine. The doll was, I mean, the beginning was cool, where the noise and sound and stuff. I get the point where he tries to find the noise, and he found it in the closet. But the problem was, we couldn't even see the fighting. He was just talking to it, and then we couldn't even see any fighting or anything. And I believe it wasn't a good villain. I'm sorry, Dylan, but I'm gonna have to give this one a bad. The noise. I like the eyeball and stuff. It was good. It was just. I didn't see it. It was like no fighting. Like these three. These three were good fighting. All right. Haunted camera and picture. I love haunted camera and picture. I know it's a movie, of course. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I'll look it up later. But I think haunted camera and picture was a good movie. Which I believe it was good, but the problem was he was trying to fix it. I didn't know Dylan was a mechanic. I didn't know he can fix cameras or something. And then I showed his skeleton face. We didn't see the skeleton face at first, but then at the end it was funny. I like the ending part, but it wasn't. It was just like a jump scare, which I'm sorry, Dylan. I like the name of it, of course. So I'm gonna have to give it a meh because I don't know. I didn't see any I didn't see any fighting. It was just the jump scare. I mean, that jump scare was funny as well, and stuff. So I should probably. Nah, I don't know. All right. Now these are all my villains except this one. This one's Dylan's villain. Except, yeah, whatever. We'll talk about them later. All right. Here we go. The Shadow. Shadow was very not good. I mean, it was like the fighting wasn't good. It was me fighting myself because I was all alone out there with no friends. The Shadow was good. I liked the beginning where he saw a shadow and then he wanted to get geared up and then the door shut. That was cool. That was very cool. Except I was driving alone and it was kind of like boring because there's only one person filming. And the Shadow wasn't a good villain because it tried to take over my body, but he was so stupid because I had his body and his body was powerful. And the ending was he died by a water bottle. How? How did he die by a water bottle? That doesn't make sense. Comment down below if it does make sense for you guys. And I believe it's not a good villain, so the Shadow is a bad. Well, actually, yeah, I think he is a bad. He wasn't very good. Alright, Cyrus, aka the Tunnel movie. And I think we can already tell this is one of the worst movies of all time. I mean, one of the worst movies I have created. The tunnel, it wasn't even a tunnel. It was literally my bedroom. And it looked like a tunnel because there was another wall there, but it wasn't even a tunnel. It was so stupid. I created like the worst movies of all time. Dylan created like better ones, except I was in some of these ones, except these two. Which I believe Cyrus was not a good villain. However, there was only one part that was so cool, where it was his face and stuff, which was very cool, but the fighting was throwing books at me or something. I forgot. I believe Cyrus is not a good villain, so he's bad. Alrighty, Jeff Michael. I think some of y'all know. I'm pretty sure that my friends on Discord know. Jeff Michael is a kid I met in Texas, and hold on a minute. A kid I met in Texas, and he wanted to become a YouTuber. We became friends for a while on Discord and stuff, but then he turned on us. This is not a movie. This is in real life. Jeff Michael is a real person, but also one of my real life villains. Jeff Michael wanted to own half of my YouTube channel so we can work together. I disagreed on that. And he got mad, so we did a YouTube race where who can get up to 1,000 subscribers. And he was only up to 400 subscribers, and I already beat him because of one video that was so popular. And then I haven't seen him since after I beat the YouTube race. I'm pretty sure he just rage quitted or something. I have his YouTube channel, but I don't want to go to it right now because I didn't subscribe to it, so I kind of forgot his name, kinda. I'll look in the previous videos to see what his YouTube channel's name is, and I'll send a link below maybe. And I believe Jeff Michael is the worst. I mean, he was a cool villain in the real life because it was my first time having a real villain. Jeff Michael, nice name, I love it. And for some reason, my friends thinks that this is a scary face. Look at this face. Does this look scary to you? Does this look scary? No, it doesn't. It doesn't look scary. It's because he's wearing makeup. That's why. Which I'm going to give him an okay because it was cool. I actually had a real villain and it was okay. And the face was okay. It just freaked me out a little bit. And I don't know why I became friends with him. I met him at a park and then we became friends for a while. Alrighty. Now we are going on to some of the villains that I think these two are the best ones. Alright, here we go. The Dingle 1 and 2. We're going to talk about 1 first. Dingle 1 was cool. It was part where Rio goes and checks in my room because we heard noise, and then the Dingle slices his throat and kills him, which we like. And then me goes down there, and then I got stabbed 5 times, which some reason I did not die. I don't understand why. I was like stabbed like right here in the stomach or something. You guys can't see it, but I was like stabbed right here in the stomach. The Dingle was a cool name. I liked it. It was a funny name. And then I like the part where Ryder goes and finish him off by stabbing him, but then the Dingle ran off and never be seen again, except in Dingle 2. And then I was rushed to the hospital, and that was it. But there's a problem in here. I was shirtless in the movie. You won't believe this, but I'm actually shirtless in the movie. Yeah, that was Rio's idea. He wanted me to be shirtless. I'm pretty sure. Wait, was it Rio or was it me? I think it was me. I don't know if it was Rio or not. Yeah. I think The Dingo was a cool movie and I liked it. I just did not like being shirtless, which I'm gonna give it a good because it was a cool movie and stuff. Wait, but it wasn't cool because I was shirtless and it was very awkward and embarrassing if people were out there watching it right now, watching me shirtless. I didn't like the shirtless part, so I'm gonna have to give it an okay. I mean, it wasn't, I was just, I didn't like being shirtless. It was very awkward. I was so stupid. Very stupid. Alrighty. The Dingo 2. Okay, this is one of my favorite movies, besides Salem 2. Salem 2 was a good movie. The Dingo 2 was cool. It's part where I'm on my bed, ready to die tomorrow, and then I tell my brother to find the dingo and kill him because he had a gun. I think it was a shotgun or something. I don't know what it was. And then we see the part where he was smiling, the lights are flickering, and then the weird noise and stuff. And I liked it. And then Drew, aka my brother, kills him with a gun, cool effect and everything, and then Dingle stares into another person and transfers his soul into him, and then a few hours later, he pretends to be at a hospital man and brings Drew over here to talk about it, and then he goes for the kill. And then that was it. I don't think there will ever be a Dingle 3 because I died in the movie, Drew died in the movie, and all it is just a dingle. That's it. Unless if we had more brothers and sisters in that movie, which I believe it was a good movie, so I'm gonna have to give it a good. The only part that I did not like was me dying in the movie. Wait, actually, no. This was an amazing movie, actually. The Dingle 2 was a good movie. I think it was one of the best movies. Me, Drew, Colton, Ryder, Rio, and everyone I know created the movie. And I believe it is. And I believe The Dingle 1 was a good movie, too. So I'm going to have to give Dingle 1 a good one, too. Alright, now we are going onto the Chroma the Destroyer Army. A.K.a. the four destroyers and the boss. Let's talk about Wulan first. So, Wulan and Villain has never been in a movie before. However, they have been in one of my videos before where they met Keish and stuff. We don't know about them yet, and I believe that they were. I like the face. We'll talk about the face. The faces were cool. Wulan's face was cool. It was like he was yelling, he was mad at us and stuff, which I like the face, which was a good. I like his face a lot. Wait, yeah, he was a good. His face was a good face. But some people voted that it wasn't a good face because I should post a video like which is the scariest faces, and then there should be like ranking thing maybe. Which I believe is a good face. All right, Villain, nice name, nice personality and everything. Get it, Dylan the Villain. I get the point. I love it so much, and I believe this one's an amazing villain. However, these two have never been in a movie, but we're just ranking the faces of them. I like the face that he's yelling, the eyes are there and stuff, and also the yelling and stuff. And I like the name Dylan the Villain because I created it, and I liked it the most. Wulan, well, here, let's go back to Wulan first. Wulan was a cool villain. I liked it. However, I didn't understand the Mulan and Wulan part since Mulan had a. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give Wulan an okay only because he was cool. He was a lieutenant and stuff and very intelligent, but we don't know that yet. And I believe I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it an okay for now, and then a few time later in the future, then I'll correct my decision. All right, Keish. This guy right here. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Oh, whatever. Keish was. I like Keish. He's been in a lot of videos and on my stuff and everything. And I believe he was a good villain. However, we don't know. I mean, he's been in one movie. He's been in the Man movie. He was also. His original name was Man TV because back then I was called Roblox TV Man, or just TV Man or whatever. And then I changed it to Cashion Studios, and then he changed his name to Keish. Cage. And I believe he was a good villain. However, it's just pointing a gun. He's just holding a gun, which one of my friends said he was scary because he's holding a gun, and I believe he's a good villain because just look at him. He's holding a gun right in front of the camera. He's probably gonna shoot or something. And then we have the last one, Krama the Destroyer. Krama the Destroyer was cool. I liked the design. I like the way he talks and stuff, and I like his name a lot, Krama the Destroyer, because of the K of the cage thing. So Krama the Destroyer's been in the Man movie. He wasn't good at fighting. It was because this was back then because I wasn't good at making fighting movies and stuff. But before the Dingo movies, which I believe that Krama wasn't a good villain. But let's actually talk about who is Krama the Destroyer and where did he came from. Krama the Destroyer came from the Salen movie, Salen 2. I don't know if you guys never seen him because he was on the outside. I created a story about it. I'll tell you about the story right now. The story was Krama the Destroyer was in a meteorite and it landed on Earth when we were fighting Salen 2. And then he was looking for a body. Once we defeated Salen, when Dylan went home, I was outside saying goodbye to him. And then Krama came out of nowhere and scanned my body and then became Man TV before he became Keish. And then he's been living his life as Keish, the red filter and the black of him himself. And he was cool. And then he decided to show his real form to Cash, like who is he? And this is what he turned into. This is him. Because his body was healing from the meteor crash. It took about like a year just for him to heal, and it's still kind of rubbish and stuff. Which I believe Krama Destroyer was. I like the movie concept and everything. I just didn't like the part where his plan was to be a good YouTuber. But his original plan was just to destroy me. That was his plan. Because he is looking for souls. And if he kills one, then he wins. That's it. And sometime in the future, I'm probably going to make a better Man movie with more characters and stuff. And we can make like the real backstory of him and stuff and everything, and we can know about the truth about him. So I believe Krama Destroyer was an amazing villain. Only because the concept about the movie, because he is Keish and stuff, and I liked it and stuff and everything. It was cool. Very cool. And also, I think I kind of want to change some stuff up here. Like, only 2 people. No, not Cyrus. Who else? Who was it? Walon. I feel bad for Walon. He's not up here. Which, I actually like his name and everything. Walon. I get the point. Which, I'm going to change him into a good. And also, Jeff Michael. Wait, no, not Jeff Michael. Jeff Michael's fine in there. Who else? Who else was it? I forgot who else it was. I think it was just Walon. Yeah, I think it is just Walon. I think that's it. That's like all of our tier list. So, in Amazing Isle, we have Plushy Salen, the Dingle 2, Villain, Dylan the Villain, Keish, and Krama Destroyer. And in the Good Isle, we have Salen, the Doll, we have the Dingle 1, and Willon. And then in Okay, we have Jeff Michael, and in the Meh, we have Hunter Camera Picture, and in the Bad is the Noise, Shadow, and Cyrus. Which, I believe this is the real life, well, not real life, I believe this is a good movie. Or, not good movie, good video I have created so far. The longest villains we have created, sorry, I'm counting 5. We have created 14 villains. Half of them are Dylan's and half of them are mine. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, slap the bell, and comment down below, please, what tier list should bring next, about mine or Dylan's. And, yeah, comment down below, please, if I messed something up here or something. And, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.